Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this incredible journey into more and more love. And so I have some messages to share from healings that I did for people yesterday, and also to share some people's stories that they've sent me. But also the main message for today is to know that you are the best. So, and also that our divine counterparts, they are shaking and waking and shedding their skin, and because they're going more into their heart, they are thinking, I feel like I'm falling in love all over again. And so that is very much the energy of what's coming through, and that's very much the guidance that I'm getting, is that overwhelming feeling of like you're a teenager, you know, and you feel like you're falling in love for the first time. And that is what they are experiencing because they're moving out of their head and into the heart. Now, of course, it depends where you are in your journey, and, you know, whether this is, you know, you'll just know basically where you are in your journey. But it is all about learning to love and learning to live from your heart. And so, in the healings that I did yesterday, it was, both of them had this song, which is "You're the Best," and I couldn't remember which film it was from, but it was going on in my head. It was "You're the best around," da 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 da. And when I searched for it, I was like, oh my god, it's the Karate Kid. Now, I couldn't actually remember that it was from this, but I knew it's from an epic film, right? And this is about a boy or a man that, you know, basically against all the odds, he wins. And he basically, this guy was going to cheat. So it's literally the light versus the dark as well, which is why it's so perfect. But he wins by doing a crane kick. Now, the crane bird we've had before is symbols. So when this song came through, I kid you not, in the description, in the comments, it was honestly crazy the amount of references to other messages that we've had. 144, the 22, the Trinity, 11s all the way through it. I mean, just endless. If you I'm going to put these into the description box so you can have a look for yourself. But when you scroll down, I was just like, this is just beyond amazing. So many references to past messages, turtles and, you know, loads, absolutely loads. But the main point of this is that because it was the crane kick again, and I was like, okay, I know that I need to check out what the crane symbolism is. So this is what wants to come today. The crane totem reveals the secrets of longevity and spirit-centered creativity and their connection to the eternal and divine realm. With the crane spirit animal bird, you become witness to the power of your emotions and how they rule every facet of your life. Emotions can lead you into a gale storm where you feel lost and powerless. It is not until you get into the eye of the storm that your power is revealed to you. Here in the center of the storm, you can see the vortex surrounding you. The vortex is the field of your unharnessed emotions, fears, pain, and stored trauma, where you can feel lost and overwhelmed and not know how to find your way out. At the core of all storms is the eye. It is where you see the light has broken through the clouds. This is where the calm waters give safety. It is here that you have perfect clarity and can see the overriding power of your emotions surrounding you. So, the reason why this is so perfect today is I've had quite a few messages from people saying basically that their twin is, you know, said things that have been pushing them away. And I've mentioned before that my twin has done exactly the same to me. So, of course, it's not until you get, and that is happening for a number of different people, which pushes you into the eye of the storm, because it does shaky, wakey all your emotions and bring in that doubt again and bring in those fears and bring it all back to the surface. Which is why you need to release, 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 and just step into the space of utter knowing. To be in the eye of the storm. Because the eye of the storm, also remember, what is the eye of the storm? The storm is the cyclone, and that's what happens in Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, right? Because the message is, you know, this is, I mean, I got a message from a Divine Masculine, and he has just heard from his divine feminine, and she said that she's actually living, or, you know, he didn't realize that she was with someone else, and she is. So he just messaged me to say, you know, basically, wow, you know, like that feeling of like, oh my God. And I was like, listen, I'm in exactly the same boat. And it's about trusting in what your heart says, not what your outside, you know, reality is telling you, because it's, you know, we're all going through different elements of the same thing. You know, we are all different pieces of a massive jigsaw puzzle, right? So some of our jigsaw pieces fit together and our stories like are so similar, but we're all part of this huge jigsaw puzzle, which is creating a massive cosmic heartbeat all around the world, which is why you have to believe in love and believe that that will always win. Because he says to me, thank you, Nikki, when you want to quit this journey, you just feel even more sad than before. So the only way forward is love, regardless, and how it looks in the 3D. It is who we are and what is the core of our TF connection. For me, I have been doing all this stuff following my inner knowing and belief. I sometimes wonder what's it all meant for, if this would not be the time for us, I think. And I can't find an answer besides us coming together. We will meet and be part of each other's life when it's meant to. But I've also strongly believed, and still do, that these are the times we are coming together. Not in 2, 3 or 5 years, but actually now, very soon. It will happen the way it is supposed to, I guess. Love. So, this is the other thing, is that yes, you know, whatever you hold at the core of your heart is your truth, right? So, also nobody can tell you timing, right? Because timing is such a, it's a linear thing that we create in our minds. And if you live from your heart, then you're always together already. And so the more you can just focus on the heart and the heart connection and carry on living your life to the full and living your dream, then that is the quickest way to your union. And yes, I totally agree with this guy. You know, I think that, you know, I believe that for a huge amount of us, you know, that is coming together soon, right? But I just really don't like putting a time on it, because I think it makes you think, you know, it takes it away from the fact that they're always with you. You know, focus more on your heart, focus on the fact that they're always there. So another lady said, she hadn't come to me for healing before, and she said, oh, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to know, am I a Blu-ray? What my mission is, and something else. She had like a checklist of things that she wanted to know. And again, for me, this is all about, you know, the basis of the TF journey is learning to live more and more from your heart. And so the more you open up your heart to trusting in your intuition and trusting what your intuition is telling you, that it's like the healing is a doorway for you to find more information and to like put the pieces together for your own jigsaw. Because that is the fun in the uncovering. It's the uncovering of your journey, which is so magical as souls together. And in a healing, you will always get what your higher selves and your souls want you to know at that time. That's always the intent that I set in a healing. And so it is like opening a doorway to more and more things evolving for you as part of your journey. Because the other thing was like, oh yeah, what's my grid point? What ray am I? And what was the other thing? What ray am I and what's my mission? And so all of those things, they will just evolve through the process. And actually, you know, those sort of things that are kind of, it's more about love. It's more about focusing on love, focusing on your heart, focusing on things that you love to do in life. And you emanate that love and light wherever you are. Your grid point is wherever you are at that time, emanating love out to the planet, grounding love out to the planet with every footstep, every breath you take, everything, right? And your mission will evolve as you evolve through the process into your own awakening of who you truly are as a soul. So all of this information evolves with you, right? So what I just wanted to share then is this is the message. You're the best, because this is the lyrics to the song, and this is the message that wants to come to you today. Try to be best, because you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, that you got to hang tough to make it. History repeats itself. Try and you'll succeed. Never doubt that you're the one, and you can have your dreams. You're the best around, and nothing's ever going to keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down, because you are the best. Fight till the end, because your life will depend on the strength that you have inside you. You've got to be proud, staring out in the cloud, when the odds in the game can defy you. Try your best to win them all, and one day time will tell. When you're the one that's standing there, you'll reach the final bell. You're the best around. Nothing's going to stop you. You're the best. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. You're the best. Fight till you drop and never stop. Can't give up till you reach the top. You're the best in town. Listen to that sound. A little bit of you can never bring you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. You're the best around. So that is the universe giving you a little like pick me up, going, come on, you can do this. Remember, everything that you're doing it as a team, because your energies are, you are one energy body in two physical incarnations. Whatever you do with your energy, you're reciprocating with them. Whatever healing you do for yourself, if it unblocks something, if you have a healing and you're seeing what is being unblocked for them, it's a mirror for what you have as well. So by unblocking it for them, it also unblocks it in your energy body, wherever that fits for you. The other thing is that the other thing is, sorry, I just got a message. The other thing is that just believe, right? These messages are to keep you on track, right? All of this message is so brilliant to say you are the best around, keep going, because together you are basically this dude here, this tiny little dude is going to win over this dude, right? He's wearing the white and he's wearing the dark, right? So if ever you're in doubt, then remember that you're here as a collective to raise love and light on the planet, to really, be remarkable in everything that you are, because you are remarkable. Everyone is. So just trust in that, and trust that everything will come together at the perfect time for you. And trust that healing opens a doorway. It opens a doorway for you to go more and more onto your soul path, and more into discover your soul journey together, which is basically a love journey. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.